Welcome to today's class. I will be taking you through the 322 cooperative field administration. Today we'll be discussing a different topic, so let me share my slides so you will join me. Today we'll be discussing inspection duty of a cooperative assistant and the books and the inspection exercise itself. At the end of today's session, the expectation is that every student should be able to explain the responsibilities and aims of inspection exercise. Now, every student should be able to discuss the steps involved in inspection, describe efficient inspection with the knowledge of bookkeeping and operation of the cooperative. Every student should be able to discuss the minute book, monthly analysis book, and every other books of the cooperative. Every student should be able to describe membership and attendance register and building and equipment register. So let's go straight into it. As a way of introduction, the job of a cooperative assistant does not end when a society is registered. It has to continue inspecting the society regularly until the time when the members have gotten to a stage when they can run the society with little or no supervision needed. Now, it is even the ultimate aim of the government to assist a cooperative society to a stage when the members would have been fully capable to run their societies themselves, whereby the activities of the government official will be limited to giving just pieces of advice here and there. In societies where there are a lot of management problems, where the members are illiterate, inspection could be intensified and more frequent. Now, the responsibilities and aim of inspection include this. Inspection of cooperative is one of the important statutory duties of the director of cooperative. He may not be able to carry out this duty in some cooperative societies, so he can delegate this power to any member of his staff. The aim of inspection is to guide and direct the activities of the society towards the attainment of its stated objective. During the process, cooperative law, cooperative principle and practices, and the bylaw of the society in question should be compiled with activities of the group and should be assessed in line with the bylaws. Okay, it should be compiled or compared with the activities of the group so that you'll be sure that it is in line with the bylaws as it were. Now, one of the responsibility and inspector and aim of the inspection is one, the nature of why we're trying to discuss the responsibility and aim of inspection. Let's discuss first the nature of inspection of cooperative. Usually, the officer in an area office inspects societies in his local government. The director of cooperative in a state has the legal power to inspect any society in that state. The cooperative assistants in any area office are usually allocated societies which are usually inspected. Number two, preparation before inspection. What is the responsibility of the cooperative assistant in this regard? The cooperative assistant attached to a particular cooperative society should be well informed of the activities of the society he is to inspect by going through the file of the society in the area office on the following facts. One, the date when the society was established. Two, what are the stated objectives of this society? Three, when was the society registered? Four, how many members are in the society? Five, what is the paid up shares of the society? Six, the latest audit report of such a society. And then seven, the problems of the society as conveyed in the latest inspection or audit report and some of the solutions to the problem or some of the solutions profiled. And then the next is whether the society is in debt or credit balance with the secondary or apex organization to which they are affiliated. Now, after that, a notice to the society to be inspected will be passed or issued. The cooperative assistant attends both the general meeting and the committee meeting, during which he will advise and guide the members on how to run business effectively. He would teach them the bylaws of the society, some knowledge of accounting, and even some knowledge of business principles. He also will deliver message from the area office or the director of cooperative to the members of the society. Also, during these meetings, members are free to ask the cooperative assistant questions as to areas where they are not familiar with. Now, concerning the books and record of the society, the cooperative assistant will inspect all books and records of the society. To do this, he will ask for all the books and records of the society from the secretary, and the secretary is obviously supposed to provide those books for checking. At the end, he would write a report on the exercise to his area officer, which would eventually go to the director of cooperative. Number one, writing of that report. Inspection also includes the writing of report, and this is one of the responsibility of the assistant. Report on the society being inspected. Such report, progress report, economic survey report, are expected of this assistant. Number two, the regular visit. Inspection exercise includes paying regular visits to societies allocated to cooperative assistant. It may involve inspecting the members' farm if they have farm activities, buildings if they have such which are under construction, completed buildings if they have any equipment, project machinery, vehicles owned by the society. Now, the books and inspection exercise. What do we have to say about this? The cooperative assistant should encourage the cooperative society to purchase and maintain all the necessary books and records that are needed to record the transaction of the cooperative society. It should be very meticulous in the details of the books. It needs to check them for accuracies. Now, which books are we talking about? The first we'll talk about now is the minute book. This book is to record the proceedings of the society's meetings. Since there are two types of meeting, there are also two minute books. One for the general meeting and the other for committee meetings. Whenever the cooperative assistant is inspecting the minute books, he should study how regular the 2 minutes are, how carefully the proceedings are recorded into the appropriate minute books. He should also examine how the decisions are reached, whether unanimously or by majority vote. Now, another book we'll talk about at this point is the monthly analysis book. This is the book into which the monthly members' transactions are recorded. There are columns in the book for fees, fines, shares, savings, sales of forms, loans issued, loans repayment, and on interest. It is from the monthly analysis book we post transaction into the personal ledger of the members. The corresponding entry of the monthly analysis book are available in the cash receipt and the cash book. So the cooperative assistant should ensure all these items are well recorded. Next is the general ledger. This book is usually referred to as the principal or main book of the account, where all the entries of other subsidiary books are recorded. For example, transactions on the debit side of the cash book are recorded in the credit side of the general ledger, while that of the credit side of the cash book will be posted to the debit side of the general ledger. Okay, now we're talking about the cash book. All cash transactions are recorded into the cash book. The cash receipt book and the payment vouchers are books of original entry. When we say original entry, what do we mean? As the transaction is happening, these records are being kept, are being imputed for cash book. Transactions recorded into the receipt are posted to the debit side of the cash books, while that of the payment voucher are posted to the credit side of the cash book. The next is the membership and attendance register, MAR. This is the book which records the number of members in the society. It also records how regular a member is at meetings. It has column for serial number, for the member's name, for the member's address, signature, date of enrollment, reference to minutes, reference to nominees, signature of the secretary, date of termination of membership, and so on. Now, we also have the loan register. This is a book that records the name of loan beneficiaries. It has column for the name of the borrower, amount applied for, amount granted, date of approval, period of loan, date of refund, and remarks. Loan transaction is very important in a thrift and credit society. Cooperative assistants should ensure that loan beneficiaries are as decided in the credit committee meeting and recorded in the minute book. Then we have the loan bond. Whenever a member takes a loan from a society, he should sign a loan bond. This document is the loan agreement between the society and the borrower and serves as a legal document to be used by the society if there is any problem on the loan in the future. Whenever a loan bond is signed, the cooperative assistant should make sure the loan bond is properly completed, that sureties are qualified to sign, and that they are members of the society, not fraudulent surety or cross suretyship. This cooperative assistant should do this due diligence. Another book is the payment voucher. The payment voucher is used to record monies paid by the society. Payment voucher should be signed by the president and the society. Entries in this payment voucher are posted to the credit side of the cash book. Cooperative assistants should ensure the entries are well done. Then we talk about the receipt book. All monies received into the society are recorded into all monies paid into the society are received. Entries in the receipt book are usually posted to the debit side of the cash book. Then we have the building and equipment register. This is a book in which the records of list of assets owned by the society, things like building, movable and immovable properties are recorded in. Then we also have the nominee form. The cooperative assistant should ensure each member has a nominee and that the name of the nominee is written and submitted to the secretary and kept sealed in an envelope to enable him inherit the asset or liability of the member in case of death or permanent disability. Then we also have members' passbook. Each member should have at least one passbook with the society. However, it is more appropriate if every member has two passbooks at a time. At any moment, one will be with the member and the other will be with the secretariat. This is updated regularly. This system will give regular update information on the members' transaction with the society on regular basis. Apart from this, the cooperative assistant will be able to inspect one of the passbook when the need arises. Then we also have the society's bylaws. Every registered society has a bylaw and should be kept in the society's office so that members can read it from time to time. Copies of such bylaws could be made available to the members so that they can read and understand. Copies translated in the local language may also be distributed to members for ease of understanding also. Now, we also have society's files. Every society has files here and there. The cooperative assistant should inspect the society's file to ensure that all letters received are properly filed, promptly attended to. Copies of all the letters sent out should also be in the file. Then we also have the journals. There's usually they are usually referred to as a book of original entry. From this book, entries are made into other books and records. It states which accounts will be credited and which one will be debited. Also, this book is used for adjustments, correction of errors, transfers, and so on and so forth. So the cooperative assistant should ensure the book is well kept. Now, in today's session, we have talked about a whole lot of things. We have discussed inspection exercise to visit a society, how their problems and suggested improvements to enable the society to deliver further socio-economic activities that will improve the members' standard of living. We also discuss the membership and attendance register and some of the books of a society. So in conclusion, we presented the responsibilities and aims of inspection and how to pass the notice to the society to be inspected. We also focus on mini books, monthly analysis books, membership and attendance register, and some other books as part of what the cooperative assistant should ensure that they are cross-checked and inspected properly during an inspection program. Okay, now I advise you all to take a look at these in-course assignments, try to attend to them, answer them at your convenience. If you may, send them to me via my email. I will attend to you and correct any error. Send me mails if you have any. At this point, I will tell you thank you for joining me today. I appreciate your presence. Do well to attend the next class.
If you have learned from these videos, click the notification button. Please give it a thumbs up. so that others can see it or will see it. Always remember to subscribe if you have not done so. Until next time, keep learning.